field, getting ready, warming up their tyres. The start line in front of them. They put the hammer down, they shift down a cog, and they get going. So Tristan Bayliss then leads the field over the line, and as they head down towards the first corner, a bit of weaving there in the background as they come in towards turn one. Everybody taking it very carefully through there, and I'm not surprised Bayliss a little bit slidey on the exit. Is that going to compromise his run coming through the tunnel?
Brooks with a slow start and not able to get a good run through there, and Purnell's going to take advantage of that. Go right up the inside of that GTR there. He gets forced out wide, loses 2 places there.
Here comes Danny Solis down the inside of Mark Purnell into the right-hander there. That's going to be brave. Aston Martin versus Aston Martin. Solis is going to try and haul it around the outside and makes it stick. Brilliant driving there from Danny Solis. Yeah, you've got to know when to pull out. That's the important thing there. And Tristan Bayliss doing a good job, but I think there was contact between Bayliss and Robbie Heck, so the commentators curse alive and well, because just as I said, Bayliss was doing a good job. Looks like there was a collision between the two going into that hairpin. The upshot is that Bayliss gets a 2-second penalty.
So Tristan Bayliss is going to go for this. Meanwhile, the lead is going to change hands as well, as Andrew Brooks, I think, looks up the inside of Robbie Heck. There he is, and the GTR up the inside goes the GTR with Andrew Brooks at the wheel. Sits on the apex, doesn't allow Heck to come back at him. He's in the draft now. What we expect to see is him pull up to the back of Kevin Pounder, probably look out to the outside. There's lights going on. He says, I'm going to go right here. You don't usually see people indicate on the way by when you're passing somebody, but I think Randall Hayward is nothing but courteous, and through he goes. Kevin gave him that, definitely, didn't he? Speaking of which, I think we're going to see a bit of that here. Here's Tristan Bayliss on the back of Robbie Heck. Maybe starting to slow down a bit in that McLaren. There goes Bayliss through. He goes then up in to second place, and he is gaining on everybody right now. So that was actually, he closed down about 7/10 of a second there on that lap, and now he's in pursuit of Andrew Brooks. Have they come down to this left-hander? Surely now Mark has it. I keep saying this. There you go. Oh! Mark goes a little bit sideways, and then just a little bit of contact. Heck goes back through. So I think there may be a little bit of argy-bargy, as commentator will once say. Look in the background, Hayward now. He's now got the draft, because these guys are slow off the corner. He's going to pull by both of them down the straight. Surely 4 cars in the same picture.
This is unbelievable stuff. I counted 7 corners that they were side by side between one another. Here comes Pounder trying to send it down the inside. Look at the trio of cars as we go 3 wide into turn 1. Heck on the inside. Here comes Pounder on the inside as well. Looks like Hayward is going to get shuffled out to dry on the curb. He does. Purnell versus Pounder side by side. Contact with Purnell into the wall. Out of T1. Purnell goes into the wall. Contact with Kevin Pounder at the start of lap 17. And that's the Canadians' race over and done with. Heck holds on to 3rd position as they come through that chicane there. Bit of a slide midway through the corner as well for Hayward. Is that going to allow an opportunity out of this corner here for Hayward to find his way past? It's not. Pounder gets a great run out, sends it down the inside of Robbie Heck then.
That's how things go. The thing is, the reason why Robbie Heck is attacking so hard is because this is for the podium. Now these are the guys who are going to be fighting to the end. He's going to try to lunge up the inside again. Reminder, Heck's on that hard compounder tyre and making things work. He takes the pace back from Kevin Pounder. He is not going down without a fight, and that's allowed Randall Hayward to walk through the open door that Heck left. Start lap 19 to 20. Hayward looks to the outside, tries to sell him a dummy, pulls to the inside, then pushing to the inside there. A little bit of a squeeze from Heck. Hayward's going to have the corner, but he's going to be slow on exit. This might allow Pounder to get both of them. He does. There you go. The cut back from Pounder, that worked out, but now it's going to be a drag race down to the chicane.
The Canadian takes another victory in the Nations Cup ahead of Tristan Bayliss for P2, but P3 is where we're all keeping an eye on between them and Kevin Pounder. Who's going to get the drag to the line between Pounder and Hayward? Side by side we go, and the line's very far up. Pounder versus Hayward. Who's going to get it? I think it was Kevin Pounder by 17 thousandths of a second.